have another week of maintenance before us. We have to put the steering wheel back together as well as the engine. We took a lot apart through winter as we sort of found things and leaks and little disasters, which we'll get into later. So all that has to be put together. It's currently a mess, an unusable mess, and we can't launch the boat without putting it all back together. So that's Chris's job for today. I'm not sure what I'm going to get into just yet, but there's plenty to be done. So we'll see where that goes.
I'm cursed by the inability to do a bad job. So we've got a really strong cleaner here. This is like a powerful degreaser with some oxalic acid and some fairy liquid and hot water. Hot water is the key. And the grime is just falling off, which is nice. Oxalic acid does wonders on GRP. I'm going to put a big plate there in the grey. Put outdoor switches on it, like for lights and underwater lights.
Yay! Can't wait for the underwater lights.
This is a Lumar Mamba sheave assembly. It sits up under here. Now, I've made some modifications already. Firstly, the cables came up through there and that was closed, and I couldn't remove this without removing all the cables, and I didn't want to do that because there's so many of them. So in situ I just trimmed that up and now I've smoothed it all off so I can get it in and out independently, which is a better place to be. Also, this was all pretty messy because water had been flooding down over it for years and years and years. So it's all been cleaned up as best I can. I need to put new split pins in it. But I've checked it out and it looks like it would be good enough for Dyneema. Like, there's no bars, there's no roughness to the sheaves. So I'm going to try it with Dyneema. So the plan is, what I've done is in the deck, it's a cord deck about that thick, and there's a top thick laminate, a plywood bit of core, and then a thin laminate. And what was happening was this was all, water was seeping down into that plywood core. So I've done the old drill fill drill in there, keyhole surgery style. I've got one or maybe two reference holes that are good from before. I managed to keep a good mark on where that one reference hole, which should be this one. But to get this in exactly where it was before, I'm going to take a template on this and register it with that one underneath. So the template I'm going to take and put in there, because I can't drill up, the space in here for drilling up is non-existent. So it's going to be done from the top. You have to drill down from the top, and to do that I need a template, a drilling template. So I'm going to make up a nice wee flat bit of cardboard or something and get these holes cleanly marked on it. I need to leave a bit of a void here to go around the cables, so my template is going to look a bit like, you know, a U shape like that. So that's the plan. Execute. You wanted that bit, didn't you? So we should have a good template. Let's have a look. Perfect. The idea with the drilling template is you've got to get this right first time. So the drill fill drill is only in specific areas, and I have to maintain the orientation that this was in originally, and it's really quite a funny orientation. It's like something like that. It's more in the diagonal, so, and that's to do with making sure that the wires coming up don't cross. If they were straight, they'd have a chance to cross, and also one has to be higher, and so that when they cross off to the quadrant, they don't cross and chafe. So.
So how is that going to sit? Let's have a look.
So that's starting to line up. So there's my guaranteed hole. Here's my hole that I'm 80% about, so that's lining up there. And then, you see what I mean about it being quite tight. But that pretty much solidifies where that's going to get drilled. And then I've got my drill over here. So that's going to come together fairly nicely now, I hope. Clean that hole out and register it with another pin and see how that goes. Okay. Sweet. So that gives me a nice guide to drill my last two holes.
So what are you putting on? Because that's not
No,
WD-40, is it?
A waterproof grease, but I don't have anything really else. Just gonna have to do. In fact, to be fair, it doesn't really need it. I'm just gonna not do it. I can spray it with WD-40 after the event. This one's just a little stiff, but I think it'll free up in use once I get some WD-40 in, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. So that's now time to go ahead and just fit this. Now let's just do a quick dry fit. So I'll take that down. I'll try to offer it up to the bolts that are in place. We'll see if it just engages with the bolts. If it engages with the bolts, we can go ahead and get some sealant out and land it. Okay.
How's it looking?
You go in from this side. Hand me down 4 nuts and the 4 washers, please, through the hole.
And the washers.
It's in the original bolt holes now. So
Let's hope for the best.
So that's the steering chain, and that's them now linked up with the cables and the clips in. So I feel a lot better about that. That looks great. There's no chafe, there's no, and that's that's going to be great, I think. Over. Under. And out the hole. And that maintains exactly where I want that. I hope. Yep, so we just decide back a bit where we want the eyes. So this sets up the length of this eye. So I just need to open that out, make sure I don't catch any strands. Best to go gently and take my time. Answer is... Okay, sorry, those strands I just need to go over and I'm through. Okay, good. So that's that one. Let's just get that a little bit more holy. So that goes there. And then let's get one over here. Finalising the tuck here, hopefully.
Okay.
Should go in. I've been a good boy. Oh yes. Should wax head onto this quite well. There we go.
Let's have a look.
Strong. Sea monster strong. So, come on and have a look. So we've got the Dyneemas lark-headed onto the eye bolts there, and they're looking really good. It took a bit of effort to get these tensioned up. We had to bounce it each side with, but that's it now in. So it's pretty tight, and it's convincingly good. Like, it's not. I don't see this being a problem at all. And we're going to come out and have a wee feel for it up here.
It's good.
Don't wag tap tap, but you.
She wants love.
Okay, hello. Here's my girl. Yeah. Kids are bad. Try needy dogs.
Are you gonna celebrate our steering with us? With cake? Do you want cake?
Next week, it's finally time to prepare Ragdoll for her first launch, at least with us. If you like this episode, make sure to give it a thumbs up and drop us a comment below. And of course, subscribe if you don't want to miss the next episode of Sailing Ragdoll, where we finally put our engine back together. Thanks for watching, till next time!